Welcome back to the Sanctuary, everyone. Cruznigex here. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn as a little bit of a trip down memory lane. Let me just go over the stipulations right quick. We're playing New Game Plus on Chris Valentine. We're doing A Realm Reborn as Warrior, as per the Meteor's Job Only stipulation. All of our instances will be done via duty support, with the exception of Alliance raids, normal raids, and dungeons that do not support duty support. And we are wearing quest level appropriate gear only. Simple and clean. Let's get back to business. So, episode 23, Brayflox's Longstop. Or as it will come to be known, the things we do for cheese. Where we left off, we were still collecting ingredients, and this time we don't have to go to frickin' Thanalan in order to do it. And I talk a lot throughout this fight, so... Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh my god, I got so sick and tired of lagging with my Alienware that I finally decided to just say fuck it and start playing on PlayStation 4. And that was a great decision on my part. Anywho, so from here on out until we get to, I think Shadowbringers was, or no, Endwalker was when we started playing on PS5. We grabbed some gear from the market boards because, I don't know. And we admired some gear sets, but we went back to Costa del Sol, and let's get right down to it. Oh, and there's a new, hold up, back up a little bit. We have a change in the quest picture. As you can see, they changed it up a fair bit. So here is the one that we currently have, and this is the one from the the old era. That's an interesting little side. Anyway, let's continue with the things we do for cheese. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there's been some trouble at the Longstop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Alright. Let's ride. Part of me is really glad that we now have New Game Plus. I don't necessarily have to do multiple characters and whatnot, but let's fast forward a little bit. What's the hurry, adventurer? Eh? Something happening over at the Gobby settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Alright, let's ride. Alright, so a side note, this little building wasn't here before and was only introduced when they released Ninja in the Dreams of Ice patch. Just a handy little bit of trivia there. I can't really show it off because like I said before, I started streaming about the time when Heaven's Ward was released, so I decided to get the Wineport teleport first because even though I probably knew I was coming back for it eventually, I keep forgetting that Brayflox is Longstop.
Shh. Tongue flaps of Wastekiet be reaching ears of Brayflox. Uplander has come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes?
Yeah?
Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Fighty beasts chase Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander gives safety to Longstop with much hand landing.
Okay. Now, we had to queue up for this thing, and it took us a while. Thankfully, we're doing this with a party of NPCs and not with a party of other players this time around. I remember how... Oh, it didn't take that long. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, there have been a few changes to this one. Let's get going. We have to help them. I did not have a keyboard back in... Now, reminding myself again. Okay, Thrill of Battle is level 30, so... I think there used to be some treasure chests in there, but I highly doubt it now. Yeah, there weren't a... That was 8810. By the time we got... Yeah, we were on the...
Gobbyflock in danger! Uplanders take gate key! Open head gate!
So we're currently at the 87 mark. I was already level 32 when this quest, joke's on them. Silence doesn't do shit to me. Alright, first fight against the the great yellow pelican. Alright, taking out the violet backs were pretty easy. More violet backs. How far are we from beating this fucker? Oh, 85-minute mark, and we're like really close to beating him. And done. A Longstop grimoire. Okay. So by the time Bion finished, he had a little under 81 minutes left on the clock. Now we offer hand landing to Gobby folk. Gladiator's ring that we can't use. You want to make sure you're very far from the goblins so the enemies don't spawn while you're taking care of another enemy. ya, Snow. Welcome. Thanks for the alert. Come on in, enjoy the show. We're just comparing side by side my footage from old Final Fantasy XIV to the current Final Fantasy XIV. And we're hoping to get through with it before Dawn Trail comes up. Now we always kill these we always save the gobbies because there's more loot to be had if you save them. I forgot about the pair of cavalry gauntlets. I think I can wear those. Yep. That way I don't... Oh, and a cavalry cuirass! Awesome! That's, let's remove the glamour. Can I dye this? No, I cannot. Okay. Either way, it still looks pretty good. I don't care. Alright, a lot of people tend to ignore this part only because the path is over here. But if you come over here, you can get one more chest. Well, we're almost at the 70, we're halfway to the 79-minute mark, and we just grabbed the third treasure coffer. A conjurer's ring that I can't use. Come back. Let's fast forward. By the time Bion got to this part, he was well on to the 72-minute mark. Oh, 72 minutes. Halfway to the 71-minute mark. Now for our second boss, Inferno Drake. Now this fight was always annoying in earlier Realm Reborn because not only did you have to fight the Inferno Drake, you also have to freaking take care of this Tempest Bias that's chasing after Brayflox. And who apparently won't aggro to you for shit. and it is down in 3, 2, 1, 1.7, and down at the 76-minute mark. And the battle mages had to go along with it. We were at 68 minutes by the time. All right, the third phase. We used to be able to cut across here, but it has since been removed. Which I think is dumbass. I think we can get to... Okay, there's no more chest in here. There used to be a chest over there, but unfortunately it kind of disappeared on us. Let's get rid of these painted colibris and the swamp pugil. Alright, we're at the halfway mark. And there's no chest here either. Nor are there any enemies as well. When we were speedrunning this, we used to cut through this little ravine here underneath that huge tree vine. Or tree root, I should say. Alright, boss number 3, Hellbender. Brayflox was one of the few that had 4 bosses to its arsenal. Let's fast forward on by on so we can see this fight in its entirety. Oh, you know what we haven't seen yet? The bubbles. We haven't seen the queer bubbles yet. And I don't think we're gonna see them. And here comes Ayatar swooping in to steal our kill. And he flies back up to the sky. 58 minutes left on the clock for Bayan, 70 minutes left on the clock for good old Chris Valentine. Now, I believe there used to be a chest over here as well. And there definitely used to be a chest back down there. Might as well give Bayan some time to catch up. Alright, let's see if that chest is here. No, it's not, but we will kill this deep jungle curl just for shits and grins. I don't even need the experience. But this thing used to give me so much grief back in A Realm Reborn, so I feel only justified that I get to enact some payback for all the times it killed me while my tank was freaking running over to bumfuck nowhere to get the chest. All right, let's fast forward a little bit more because we are about to hit Ayatar and Ayatar has changed for this fight. The cutscene hasn't changed, but the fight's drastically different. Oh, this tank buster's gonna hurt. Or not. Just a little bit more on the health bar. And we got cavalry trousers out of it. By the time we beat Ayatar, we had 49 minutes left on the clock on Bayan. And 63 minutes. Oh, hey! Full cavalry set. Nice. With the exception of the headgear, but we can fix that in post. I got a Longstop bow. I'm not an archer. But we won, so that's all that matters. All right, let's talk to Brayflox.
Diddly Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brayflox happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda. Brayflox every say.
Alright, let's get back to Costa del Sol. I gather you solved Brayflox's little problem? By the gods, that unholy stench! This is... definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remembered when I learned what kind of milk they use. Bravo, Chris. Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Here's a, Okay, we used to have to talk to Deerstwites over at the... We used to have to talk to the chef in Costa del Sol beforehand, but not anymore. Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Alright, let's, whoops. Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need the wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. Alright, let's head to Wineport. Now, normally I would just say, you know, screw it and follow like I did before, but... Sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gigarushu would not settle for anything less than the best. Deerstwites and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Alright. And this is where the episode ended. But, I mean, we still got like an hour before I have to go to bed. But then again, I should probably get some highlight work done because I haven't posted a video onto YouTube in ages. So we're going to take a break for final announcements and we will see about rating. But for now, that's it for this episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned for final announcements. If you're watching on YouTube, here are the links provided, and we'll see you next time.